Hello, my name is Hugh and welcome to my channel, and you might just be able to see it, my chair. Today's video is going to be a collaboration between myself and a gentleman called Dan, and his channel is called Wheelsdan, and I'll put a link to that up there and down in the description below. Now, you might get a bit of a clue from the channel title of Wheelsdan. Dan is disabled and is in a wheelchair. He's had two very serious accidents, one in 2014 which left him paralysed from the waist down, and then another one in 2018 that left him paralysed from the chest down, but he's still got use of his arms, and he does turning. And we've followed each other for a while, and then Dan said, I want to make some pens, can you help? So I gave him a list of things I thought would be essentials to get started, and he's recently posted a video of his first pens, and they were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And he said, well, do you fancy doing a collaboration? I went, yeah, great, you know, I'll do a collaboration. So we agreed on the woods that we would be sending each other, and they're both, we're sending each other two blanks. So we make two pens, send one back to each other, and then those two pens will be given away at some point in a video. So I know what's in here, but there's more than two blanks in there, I can see. So let's have a look, see what we got. Sorry about the wobbly camera again. There we go. He did say he'd put something else in. He's put his beanie hat in. Well, that'll keep my head warm in the workshop, because it's still not warm there. He sent me a couple of stickers and some blanks. Oh, right, now these are the two I knew would be in there, and they are Purple Heart. And I know it looks brown because Purple Heart does go brown once it's exposed to sunlight. So there is a trick which I hope will work, and I'll show you that when it's the right time, to get the purple oils back into those woods. I will explain a bit more about these when I start working on them, but those two bits of wood are over 200 years old. So I'm looking forward to using those. Nice bit of beech with some nice figure in it. Oh, lovely. Nice bit of teak. I love turning teak. I know it's got a crack there and there, but that doesn't worry me at all, because there's plenty there. And a nice piece of walnut, which has also got some lovely figure in it. So I'm looking forward to making some pens with those. One other thing I would like to mention, Dan, as I said, he's in a wheelchair, but he hasn't given up by any means. Apart from his wood turning, he does welding, and he does scuba diving. And in November, he's going to attempt a world record in a quarry in Leicestershire, a granite quarry, which has been flooded, and he's going to be swimming 5 kilometers underwater at a depth of 6 to 8 meters without surfacing. So all the tanks will be changed underwater, and he thinks it's going to take him 6 to 8 hours to do it. And if he succeeds, and I'm no doubt he will, it will be a world record. So I'll put a link to the funding page for the world record attempt, because there are 3 charities that are going to benefit. The air ambulance, who airlifted Dan on both occasions to hospital, and he's sure that without them he wouldn't be still with us. The Scuba Diving Trust that helps disabled people get into the water and have some fun, and also the quarry where the record attempt is being made, so they can improve their disabled facilities. So again, I'll put a link to that crowdfunding page downstairs, and if any of you feel so inclined, pop over and make a small donation, whatever you can afford. If you're not already to subscribe to Dan, please do go and give him a look. The last time I looked, had 432 subscribers, and he does amazing work and does not let anything beat him, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get changed to the workshop to get in there, so I'll see you in a few moments when I'm going to start work on those 2. So I'll see you in a sec. Hello. So welcome to the bandsaw. This wood, as I said, was Purple Heart. I promised you a little bit of a history. Sorry the introduction was a bit long, but there was a lot of information I wanted to get out there, especially about Dan and his world record attempt. So if you did skip through it, doesn't matter, but please do go and have a look. Right, this stuff's over 200 years old, and it was from a huge piece of wood that was originally used as a floodgate defence, and we believe it was on the Grantham Canal, and it was as part of that. 1 second. Sorry about that, I forgot the compressor was on. Yeah, it was there for over 100 years, and it then, when it was taken out of commission, spent over 25 years at the bottom of a wood pile in one of Dan's friends' wood shop. He's had them for about 4 years, because it was so hard. His mate with the workshop couldn't really use it. So let's get on. This is going to be segmented. I'm making both pens identical, so I will just show one of them, and then I'll show you both pens at the end. So let's get cracking. When you're putting segments in, it's important to keep the grain the same way on all of them, so that when you're turning them, the end grain looks the same on all. Right, clamp that for a few minutes. This is HDPE. Okay, I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but on the bottom I've written 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was cut number 1. Then you turn it 180 degrees to cut 2. Now, first cut was at 90. Next cut's going to be at 30. The next cut's at 45, and the final cut's going to be at 60. But for the last 2, I'll be moving the camera over there so you can see from this side. Okay, let's go. So that's what that's going to look like. So I will show each cup, but I'll speed the rest up now so that you're not watching the same thing for minutes or tens of minutes on end. Okay, so that's both of those drilled. Tubes nicely scuffed with some 120 grit and some medium super glue. And the HDPE to save my lathe bed. Here you go. And I'll glue the other one in and then go and have a cup of tea. Let that set off. I said in the introduction there was a trick which hopefully would work to bring the colour purple back into this. So, and what it is basically a blowtorch, and you heat it up, and I have used it successfully before when then the purple comes out, but that, as you can see, is burning, and it stayed brown because I think this has been in the water for so long that yeah, we're not going to get the purple heart or the purple come back out. But that's one of the reasons why I chose a Beech veneer to go in the middle, because if this does stay brown, the Beech is going to complement the brown purple heart quite well. Well, it's a shame, but there we go. Off for my tea now. Okay, so that's both pens barrel trimmed, now on the mandrel. So it's now time for the fun bit and the quick bit of turning. I'll be turning at around 3000 RPM. I'm going to start off at 150 and work my way up to 600, and then use the same as I did on the dovetail pen a couple of weeks ago, Yorkshire grit original and microfine, and then Hampshire Sheen microcrystalline wax. So I'll bring you back when it's time to put the kits on. So I'll just show a little bit of the sanding, and then I'll switch the camera off until I do the finishing. As ever, before sanding, just a bit of super glue on the lighter wood to stop any of that brown purple heart bleeding into the beech. Speed around 580. I've got it on a block of wood because the maple is a lot softer than this rock hard purple heart, so I don't want it jumping around. So just initially, just to give me a level surface to start with, use it on the block of wood. So I'll bring you back shortly. And then last thing to show, once you've done that way, always go along the grain, because that will get rid of any radial scratch marks from each grit. Okay, I'll see you soon. One last thing to do before we use the Yorkshire grit, just wipe it down with some methylated spirits to clear all the sand and dust in there, but it also gives a preview of how this is going to look, and that to me looks lovely. There you go. So I'm going to get the other one turned off camera and go to this stage, and I'll bring you back when it's time to put the kit on. Okay, time for assembly. That's going to be the cap end, and this is the nib end, I think. Yeah. I think I've said before, this is one of the simplest kits to put together I've ever come across. And I think the nib should go down there. I'm going to assemble both exactly the same way. There you go. One simple segmented pen. So off camera I'm going to put the other one together, and I'll see you in my chair. May well be tomorrow morning, because I'm not sure what the time is now, but Jane's been at work all day, so I'm doing dinner tonight. I'll see you in the morning. Hello again, and good morning. Well, there they are. Just to prove there is two, because they do look very, very, very similar. So this is the first one. And then the second one. Really happy. Making two the same can have its challenges, but with the setup I've got on my sled jig, it makes life a lot easier, shall we say. I said at the beginning, these are going to be given away. I'm posting one of these to Dan, and the two pens he's making, he's posting one of those to me, and we'll be giving, each of us will be giving away both pens to one person. I think the draw is going to be made a week today. So today's the 28th. I can't work out what it is in May, but yeah, 28th of April, 1 week on, 7 days, we will be making the draw. It is worldwide, so doesn't matter where you live, we will post both pens to the lucky winners anywhere in the world. Now, to enter to win this one, or this one, and one as Dan's. During my video, I flashed up the word for a few seconds, and Dan's going to do the same in his video. Just flash up a word for a few seconds, and you must put both of those words in the comments below if you leave a comment. If both aren't in there, you won't be eligible to go into the draw. We'll be using the YouTube random picker and putting those two words into the description so that they both have to be there. So I hope you liked it. It was great fun making them. It is a shame I couldn't get the purple back with the blow lamp, but as I said earlier, or yesterday, it's been in the water that long. It was a small hope that I'd be able to get the purple to come back out. So if you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. But let me know either way why you do like it or you don't like it. You know, I do read them all and I reply to them all. So I'll put some stills up at the end. If you're new here and you liked what you've seen, you can click on my icon at the bottom and click all on the notification bell, and YouTube lets you know when I upload my videos, which is normally a Thursday morning. Now, Dan's video is going out exactly the same time as this. So while you're watching this, I'll be watching what Dan's made for me, or for us to give away. I'll put links to Dan's channel up there, and the video of his pens, and down in the description below, as well as that link to his crowdfunding page for the raising money for his world record attempts for 3 different charities. Please have a look at Dan's channel. He's a great lad, he really is. Lad, sorry Dan, but I am old enough to be your dad. So yeah, not a lot else for me to ramble on about now, other than to say thank you very much. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week, and